Okay, good evening, folks. It is 21:42 on the 27th of April 2010. I'm just going to take a quick look at these charts. We saw some really big moves today. It's been quiet for the last few days, so it's no real surprise that we seen these big moves. There appears to be some sort of dollar strength coming through across the board, and yeah, so we'll see what we can see here. As I was saying in the room earlier, on this Aussie dollar, I was waiting to see a bounce from the TDST support as a sort of a last attempt to go long here before we maybe come down and break this 90.41 level. We're getting really close to it, and it's going to be quite a bearish close, this one. We are on an eighth bar of a 4-hour count, so if we can actually hold the TDST support to the daily close and to the 4-hour close, then it may start to look a wee bit better, but we do still have this weekly sell setup in place, so I would tread carefully with that one and just kind of hold off to see how we react around about this 91.29 level. We'll move on to the ninth bar in an hour's time, so we'll be completed that at 3 o'clock in the morning GMT, and then 7 o'clock in the morning will be the second bar after. So need to kind of wait and see at that point how we're looking. If we can complete a TDF buy setup anywhere around this level, I would actually then wait to see if we can maybe get like a 5-minute bounce after that. So I wouldn't take the TDF setup on the 4-hour from a bounce from this daily TDST, but I would wait till the TDFT is made, and then I would go down to maybe a 15-minute chart and try to spot any sort of TDST levels, maybe even a 30-minute or a 1-hour chart, and look for any TDST support levels, probably more likely on a 15-minute chart, and then just watch for the 5-minute chart coming back towards those TDST levels, and look to buy a bounce of that on a low risk sort of attempt to go long here. Just till we kind of see. It's just the fact that it was slightly mixed having this sell setup in play on the monthly, and we're in the last week of the month, and it looks like we're starting to sort of form a sort of a top formation here at the end of the month. It's early days in the week, but that's how it's looking so far anyway. Funny thing today actually is that we're seeing this euro pound fairly weak into the close here, but we're also seeing a weak pound dollar, which is different from what we've seen recently, so this could be a sign that a change is maybe in there. But with the dollar strength, it looks like the euro's a little bit weaker than the pound anyway. But anyway, we can see this euro pound starting to look fairly bearish again, so hopefully we're going to head down and take the profits here on this position that we got going here. That'll be the third profit. I took profit here, 122, and then another 257. So hopefully we do head down there, and that'll be a nice wee trade. But not doing anything here. Euro yen again, same thing. You can see this. It's just crazy, really. We've removed a couple of levels today, but to try and trade these levels, similar scenario we had in the US dollar CAD not so long ago. To try and actually trade off of this level with the risk being all the way up to the top here would just be crazy. So maybe wait for a weekly close or a monthly close here, and then start to think about the bearish scenarios that may play out here. Euro US dollar, same thing. We've removed this 270 level, so it might be worth having a look at that. That's quite a good removal. Again, might be worth looking at that in the 5 minutes. Starting to look pretty bearish here, and we might now close below this 3212 level on the monthly close now at the end of this week. But it's not a great setup this, but it's always worth a look. As I was saying in the room as well, Jans talks about his A and B trades. If I was to explain it in the same way, I would maybe call it like a B trade. Look for a 5 minute setup, even wait till it's made at the point, and then let it go against the setup, and then just go in with like as low risk as you can, and just hold the position. It's always worth it. So on to this pound Swiss franc. I was saying I was going to trade the inside day breakout today. I will place these orders, but we're right at the top of the range basically for the day. So I'm actually only going to place the sell orders on this one because I see it hopefully, well, I'm hoping it's going to come down to that 388 level. It's not looking too likely at the moment. I was hoping we'd close around the midpoint tonight and then we could have both. I might see it's another hour to go, so I may see how this is looking in an hour's time and then place the orders. But it would be buy from the high, sell from the low, using the opposites as the stop loss. But yeah, it's not looking quite so good now for the buy because we're basically right at the top of the range. But I'll take a look at that later. This pound yen as well has removed a couple of big levels today. It would have been nice if we could close somewhere around about here and have a test of this level, but once again we've just had a big sell off, so it's going to be hard to get involved in that. And on a weekly basis we failed that 145 so far, and on the monthly basis it looks like we're trying to form a wee bit of a top, failing at that level that I had marked. Pound dollar, possibly where it is, this 5372. If we get up to there tomorrow, I would certainly take a look at that, mainly because we failed this 480 level quite a few times now, and that started this bearish run. So I mean that 372 level looks quite good, even the 288 level, but it's a bit close. But anywhere in around here I would expect the bulls to struggle, and I don't think they would stay there for too long in the day. This US dollar CAD, okay, it's going to remove this level to the close, but I wouldn't do anything here. There was a big breakout here from the inside day. We had an inside day there yesterday, and quite a big breakout, so nothing doing there. US dollar chief is making good progress, moving higher as we can see, and US dollar yen's had a sell off. We're making a 9 count and having a bounce here, so I'm going to also wait to see how this one develops and possibly look at going long again once we make a TDF thrust bar. But again, I'm going to do the same as the Aussie dollar. I'm going to be a bit cautious here and just wait to see after the TDF bar forms. If we have a bit of a retracement, then I would maybe look to go long, as long as we don't close below that TDST support. Okay, cheers guys.